My name is Taylor. It is 1846. I'm really good friends with Elias Haller. He built a machine that could sew a piece of clothing really fast. He had a competition against a Boston clothing maker, and Elias's machine won. Next thing you know, everyone was buying his machine. He made the cost of clothes drop. It changed the life of the North. I heard that John Deere made a plow for farming, and it made planting a lot faster and easier. Cyrus McCormick opened a factory for reapers. Later in 1844, I also heard that Samuel Morse invented a telegraph. I heard that Samuel sent a letter or message to Washington to see if the telegraph worked. They got the message and sent one back. It was amazing. The first railroad was made in the early 1800s. We used to just pull wagons on them. In the 1840s, we only had about 3,000 railroad tracks. Then, by 1860, we had over 30,000 railroad tracks. Since the railroads were all over, it helped us trade goods. Most cities and towns became markets for factory goods. But some people told me that they thought horse-pulled cars were safer than trains being pulled by a steam engine. In 1829, a family created a steam-powered engine that would pull rail cars. They called it the rocket. The rocket traveled 30 miles per hour, and that is fast. It was the best invention and change ever made. Then finally, in the 1850s, they started expanding to the Midwest. In 1830, everyone in the community got together in Baltimore to watch the Tom Thumb, a horse-drawn rail car. Later, Tom Thumb broke down right before the finish line. He left another horse-drawn car to finish him first. A couple years later, in 1845, John Griffiths made a clipper ship, and he called it the Rainbow. The clipper ship helped us win a large share of the world's sea trade just because of its speed. The clipper ship went from New York to Hong Kong in 81 days, while the older ship took 5 months just to get to China. In the 1840s, it started to break speed records. But then, in the 1850s, Britain made a first ongoing ship that carried more cargo and was way faster than the clipper ship. In 1834, Michael Cavalier toured around the United States. He was fascinated by our industry. All the factories here started using steam power instead of water power. Having the steam power helped factory owners everywhere build factories, and that helped a lot. But also, we had to remember that water power engines were way safer than steam powered engines, because who knows what could happen to them.